Alright, welcome back to the channel everyone. For today's video we're taking a quick look at the newest pieces which have arrived for Mustard, and something in particular that I know a lot of us pre-facelift ST, or at least pre-facelift ST bumper owners, have been waiting for a very long time. And that would be none other than Project RST's TrackSTer brake duct kit. So those of you who are playing with these cars back in about 2013 when 1552 launched their trio of project cars with Ford and Ken Block, one of them was TrackSTer, the craziest of the bunch, and it had on it, as part of its many modifications, a set of brake ducts where the factory fog lights and bezels would have sat. For years and years and years, owners like myself have been bugging them to please make a set, and they have done that now, and that is what I have for Mustard. So this is obviously part of the very first batch they've done. These are some urethane replacements for the factory fog bezels, and they are, as the name implies, and as you of course would expect, ducts now for the brakes. So there are two versions of this kit, the basic and performance versions. Each one does include a set of these panels here which replace the bezels. The only difference is whether or not they include these. So these are beautifully printed, I must say, very high quality pieces, complete with the Project RST logo there. And what these are the replacements for the factory fog lights. They mount into the existing points on the bumper, replace the fog lights, and give you a pass-through for a 3-inch hose if you want to attach something to actually direct the air, or at the very least just let the air pass through the bumper. So the ducts themselves actually work with the fog lights if you want to keep them in. If you're not actively going to the track, if it's a street car or whatever, you can keep these in and the ducts will fit over top, the full bezels I should probably call them. But if you want to actually get air through your bumper and feed it into the brakes, you take out the fog lights and fit these instead. So I did go and request from the guys the performance kit for Mustard. So I had all the parts to have here for photos and video and review for you guys, but also so I had the freedom to pick and choose when and if I wanted the full kit or not. I can run the fog lights most of the time if I choose to. I do like having them, but if I want to actually get some air through to the brakes, I can just quickly pop these out, take out the fog lights, put in the ducts, and I'm off. So these pieces, as you can see as I'm kind of moving them around here, they do have all of the tabs that the factory fog light bezels do. These do fit into the factory mounting points, which is wonderful. And the only note is, if you run cup spoilers like I do, it requires the removal of these little fangs, we'll call them here, to let the duct sit in behind the cup spoiler. That's one thing I'm going to look into. I don't want to remove these and permanently alter the cups. I want to instead, for my own car, look into shaving down the end here so it fits in over those and leaves them intact for if and when I pop these out to switch back to this. I like having options, and I don't really want to, after all the years I've had these cups and they've seen some stuff, as some friends know, I don't want to now go and chop these off permanently. So I will be playing with that, see if I can just shave that down. Looks like it should be easy enough to do, and then that will let me keep the cups untouched. But I might as well get the actual correct side out here for you guys. If I can do this one-handed, I'll set it down gently so I can grab it the other way, and yeah, it'll just fit right in place of the factory bezel. Let the fog light poke through if you wish to keep it, if you order the basic kit, or if you have the performance kit. As mentioned, you just take the fog light out, put the little duct in place instead, and there you go. There's some airflow for your brakes. So this should be a welcome addition to the front end of Mustard. It's about time this car has seen some new changes. It's been pretty much frozen in time for a few years now since I called it complete for now and moved on to the S15 as a project. But when they announced that they were finally bringing these to market for all of us. I jumped on it. They were helpful in getting me a set fairly quickly, and here they are. The passenger side cup spoiler unfortunately does need a bit of paint. It took a hit a little while ago, and even with the PPF the paint did get damaged, so this has to come off for a respray anyway, and I figured I would just wait until the brake duct kit came in so I could paint them as well. But I wanted to, at least for today while the weather's nice, get them out, take a quick look at them for you guys, and get this up on YouTube. So there we are, the Project RST TrackSTer brake duct kit. Of course, available through Project RST. If you want this for your own car, go support the guys. They're making parts for our market even 10 years on now. Support those who support you. So I'll have all the links in the description down below, and watch for them to be fitted to Mustard in the future. I can't wait. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.